Hello and welcome to Alchemical Tarot, your daily spark of inspiration, imagination and intuition. Whether you're here for greater alignment, more clarity, or just a gentle cosmic nudge in the right direction, you're very welcome here. And I'm excited to see what the cards are going to be sharing with you today. They're holding their breath. The first card to show is the Nine of Pentacles, a radiant, sort of refined energy, a kind of Venus energy. You can see such beauty here in this card. And we also see a woman who is elegant and of a higher status, so to speak. And I tend to think of this higher status as a higher state of being. This woman knows her self-worth. And the idea is that she's developed this through crafting it, through working through whatever it is she needs to do. We have grapevines in the distance, and it takes a real level of mastery to attain the grape on the vine, the fruition, the plant finally coming and producing grapes. And this is reflected in her, the idea that she has taken time to master this craft of self-worth. And she has a sort of bird of prey on her glove. And the idea of this is it's sort of reflecting back this idea of a laser-like, hawk-like focus, sort of getting the bigger picture and being able to hone in exactly on what you want and do not waver from that. So there's a lot of kind of clues in this card as to how you can develop your own self-worth. And so there is a suggestion that it's going to take time, but bit by bit, stay focused on what it is. Have your eye on the prize is a sort of way you could describe that. And also with that card, a lot of nature, a lot of beauty, and the idea of really being at home in the natural world. It's a pentacle card, Nine of Pentacles, and that's energy expressed as physical things. And so taking real pleasure in the great outdoors and in what beautiful abundance nature has to show us. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I'm talking about the Pentacles, and it can take a while for things to manifest in physical form, like the way it can take a while for grapes to form on the vine. And that's being reflected in how long it's taking me to pull the cards today. So yes, there's obviously a message here about just divine timing. We move into the Emperor. He also knows his self-worth. And what we find with the Emperor is there is a level of self-control. But that self-control comes from a sort of self-surveillance system that he has developed. He is constantly vigilant and paying attention to what's going on within his mind, within his body, within his soul, within his emotional core. He surveys it all and holds that in control. However, we also see there is blue. His armor is blue. And for me, this means that he is also completely in touch with that fluid, receptive femininity, the divine feminine, the receiving energy. So as much as he is in control, he's managing from a state of peace, from a state of grace, from a state of stillness. We have an Aries sign here, a fire sign, which could be very active as an emperor. He could be out on the battlefield, but he's not here to teach us this. He's here to teach us that the battles that take place on the outside are only reflective of the turbulence and the battles and the fights that are going on within. And our emperor has mastered this. He has managed to unite his masculine and feminine energies into one, and he sits at peace, at stillness, and as I say, constant vigilance to maintain that. So where can you draw on that sort of emperor energy today, the ability to find peace within, no matter what is going on around. We have a King of Wands, a lot of fire here for you today, a lot of energy, and a sense of controlling that energy. We know that fires, if they are allowed to just burn, they can rage out of control. So here is that element of drawing in your energy and making sure that you are putting it to good use. You're not dispersing it in rage or anger or even just anything that's going to take your energy away from you. These kings and this king and this emperor are really driven by a heart's desire and an impulsiveness. However, they've got that. They know what they're going to be putting it to, and they're going to be putting it to good use. Where would you like to put your energy today? And feel that with your heart. This is an impulsive card. These cards are impulsive, and yet they're controlled. So if you haven't done already, I ask you, if you don't mind, to like and subscribe to the channel or leave a comment. It's really lovely to start to see some of you really starting to interact with the channel now. I am really grateful. It really does help your channel. And now I invite you to close your eyes. I'm going to take you into a short meditation. I do like to layer your subconscious with more of the good energy, more of the higher frequencies. If we can do this on little bit, day by day, I do believe that thoughts become things. So if we can start to put more of the good stuff beneath the surface through these short meditations, then I believe it's going to show up more in your outside world. And at the very least, you can start to become more like our emperor today and be able to catch yourself if you feel things spiraling, and hold your thought, hold your vision, and find that stillness and peace within to the best of your abilities. So with your eyes closed, I just want you to imagine that you're taking a walk in nature, a nature that's full of beautiful, strong trees, of fragrant flowers, birds and animals. And I want you to just get a sense of the sheer abundance and beauty around you. Nature shows us this all the time. Where can you use that to uplift you today? Where can you feel into that sense of abundance showing up for you today? The Nine of Pentacles. What would that be for you? An elevated state of being. How would that feel to you to be lifted and living a life of what you would call success? And that's whatever that is for you. That might take a form of friendships. It may be it may be love. It may be wealth, or it may be all of it. It might be helping people. So anything on this physical plane that's success for you. And remember, we're often told it's the journey that's the important part of any success. So where can you open your heart now to receiving more in your life, more of what the good stuff feels like for you? And can you pinpoint that exactly with that hawk-like quality? What is it exactly that you want? Are you able to maintain that focus? Maybe you need to, like the hawk, float up above your life for a little bit. See it from a bigger picture. Sometimes we get so caught up in the day-to-day that we forget to sort of just take a step back, to take a more elevated position and look at our lives from a wider angle. And see if you can today start to hone in on what it is that would really bring you the most fulfillment and success in your life. And remember that this card is a pentacle card. It can take years to master this. But let's start somewhere, and we can start today. Or maybe this card is showing you that you are actually now starting to see the fruits of your labors. And you're starting to see that success come in for you. Stay focused. And our Emperor, Just scan your body now for any aches and pains, any dis-ease. We're not trying to fix anything here today. We're just quietly observing. Take your attention there. And just see where you're at. And then take your attention to your mind, your thoughts. What's going on there today? Quietly, patiently observe. Do not judge. Just see what's there. And how does your overall energy feel today? Can you just get a sense of that? Maybe out of 1 to 10, how are you feeling? And your emotions. Can you just tap into that? What emotion is coming up for you today, or emotions? Again, just observing. And let's just notice that we can observe. We don't have to be that emotion. We don't have to be that thought. And then start to understand that those things, they can come and they can go. It's your awareness, your consciousness that sits behind that. And where in that conscious awareness can you start to feel more peace, more stillness, more grace? Stay vigilant today. See if you can just catch yourself whenever things start to tumble away from you. Our Emperor is in control, but he's in a controlled place of peace that's not holding him forever on guard. He is in a relaxed, observant state. Can you bring yourself to that more feminine quality of control? And what is it today that is really putting fire in your belly? Your heart's desire, something you really feel the impulse to move towards and get excited about. Our King of Wands is using that sheer energy, the sheer fire within to drive him forwards today. So with all that energy, he's saying, don't disperse it. Let's put it to good use. And what do you want to use it for today? What's going to really bring pleasure to you today and give you enjoyment? Light up your heart, light up your life. Put a smile on your face as you feel into the potential of today, the potential of this very present moment of imaginings. And in your own time, you can come back to the room and open your eyes. 9 of Pentacles, a gorgeous card that feels good. It's a level of mastery. Are you starting to plant those seeds? Or are you at that next stage of starting to see the fruits of your labours? Whatever this card is talking to you about today, it's time to get started, or it's time to start picking some of those fruits. Enjoy. The Emperor, maintaining that gentle, continual vigilance and bringing yourself back to peace wherever you can. The wars raged outside have first started on the inside. Be at peace with yourself. And the King of Wands. Fire, enthusiasm, excitement. Use that wand for the fullest potential. Don't disperse your energy. Stay focused and have a wonderful day.